I just want to say up front, I don't feel bad. I feel bad for all the people that this person infected with their stupidity. I feel bad for all the elderly, all the maybe children, immunocompromised people in their family, or at their local grocer, or wherever that they infected with the virus. I don't feel bad for this person. I don't. Even if they were brainwashed, I don't feel bad for them. Am I happy they're dead? Not really. Because as a result of them dying, they're killing others. They're permanently fucking disabling others. They're committing fucking disgusting, felonious shit crimes against humanity. Sure, they were brainwashed. Okay? Before we get into this article, sure. Alright? But I'm not sad. I will not shed a tear. I will shed a tear for everyone that dies as a result of this person's stupidity. That's who I will shed tears for. I don't care about dumb anti-science right-wingers. I don't. They can all die, and I won't shed a tear because I don't care about them. They are useless to society. They are parasites. But what I do care about, again, are the people that they're killing with their stupidity. But just for the sake of going in, let's read this fucking article. U.S. man, 30, dies from virus after attending COVID party. Again, look at my eyeballs. No tears here. I don't give a fuck. But let's read it. A 30-year-old man from Texas died from the new coronavirus after attending a COVID-19 party hosted by an infected person, a doctor has revealed, underlining the risk to younger people. Jane Appleby, a chief medical officer at the Methodist Hospital in San Antonio, said the man thought the virus was a hoax, despite it killing more than 135,000 people in the United States. This fucking idiot thought it was a hoax. Why? Again, brainwashed. But actions speak louder than words. You know, if you're going out there and killing people with a deadly pathogen, it doesn't matter if you think it's a hoax, because you're still going out there and killing people. That doesn't matter. Like, it just doesn't fucking matter. Okay? So I don't feel bad for this person. This person's story should be used to learn from. This person, I mean, outside of their family, if I get it, you know, family, I get it, I understand. But you have to understand, if you're the family member, you have to understand, whoever this is to you was a burden on society. Like, and not just like in the way of like, oh, someone needs a few extra bucks because they, you know, they fucking got laid off or something. They're a burden in the sense that it's like they're actively killing everyone around them. You know, like that's the thing. It's like I don't mind, like having a situation where like, okay, someone needs a little help. Let's provide a little bit of a social safety net for people that fall on hard times. That's fine. That's not a burden because they will help us later. We will strengthen our community resolve. We will come together because, you know, when you go through a hard time, they will be there for you. That's called community. This, on the other hand, is called parasite. This is a parasite. This is someone who goes out and tries to do their best to harm others because they just don't care. You know, even though you can Google all the facts about COVID in minutes, you can find all the stuff. Doesn't matter. They don't care because they're stupid, they're evil, and they're negligent. Let's go on. Someone will be diagnosed with a disease, and they'll have a party to invite their friends over to see if they can beat the disease. The dumbest fucking shit imaginable, Appleby said in a video broadcast by U.S. media on Sunday. One of the things that was heart-wrenching was that he said to his nurse was, "You know, I think I made a mistake. Too little, too late." He thought the disease was a hoax. He thought he was young and invincible and wouldn't get affected by the disease. Appleby said young patients often do not realize how sick they are. They don't look really sick, but when you check their oxygen levels in their lab tests, they're really sicker than they appear, she said, calling on people to take risks seriously. The Trump administration on Sunday again pressed for full school reopenings in the fall. I'll get into this in a little bit. Even as resurgent coronavirus infections, many of them blamed on younger people, and a record spike in cases in Florida, and also Texas and Arizona, raised further questions about the country's efforts to quell the disease. The United States has by far the world's highest caseload and number of deaths. I wanted to find an article that was written by someone not from the U.S. here, because, again, outside looking in, we're a laughingstock. You go to any other country, they all wear masks because it's not a political issue. You look at Japan. Japan never locked down. Why? Because it was like, oh, all right, let's just grab a mask. All right, done. Coronavirus solved. Why? Because they're not fucking stupid. Like, I mean, yeah, sure. Japan's got a lot of stupid people in it, right? But, like, the net total IQ, right? Again, actions speak louder than words. The total IQ of Japan is significantly higher, if not, like, 6 times higher than the total IQ of the United States. Again, there are some really smart people in the United States. I'm in the United States. I'm smart as fuck, right? But the net IQ, because of these fucking 30 to 40-ish% of the country that doesn't believe in germs right now, the net IQ is fucking snowballing into a fucking, like, ravine. Okay? It is a fucking downward trend. Because, like, again, actions speak louder than words. And we've got a third of our fucking country that doesn't believe in germs. Well, guess what? Our country doesn't believe in germs. The way germs work, if 1/3 of your country doesn't believe in them, 3/3 of your country don't believe in them. As far as the germ is concerned, the germ is like, damn, this is awesome. This is great. All these people don't believe in us, so let's just kill them all. It's like if you're a ghost and you just shot people dead in the street, and everyone around them was like, I guess that's just a hoax. That's what this is. That's what this is. If ghosts, like invisible people, just shot people dead in the street, you know, in every city in America, everyone else would be like, it happened to them. It won't happen to me. It's just a hoax. Because these people in this country are fucking stupid. And I don't feel bad for them. I don't. Because, again, I feel bad for the people that were in the grocery store. You know? That maybe their mask filter was not up to snuff. Maybe it wasn't the greatest. Maybe, you know, they had to, like, scratch their fucking lip or something and accidentally got a virus particle in. You know? You can't demand perfection 100% of the time. But you can at least demand an attempt 100% of the time. So when you see people in the grocery store without masks on, shame them. Do this. Do this. Make fun of them. Mock them. Because they're not human. They're parasites. These people are parasites. They think that they're entitled to go to the grocery store and buy food that was prepared by other people for them? Grow your own food, jackass. Hunt your own food, jackass. You're an individualist, right? You don't believe in collectivism or communism, right? So why are you going to the grocery store when you could fucking go hunt? That makes you a cuck, a beta. These people are fucking dumb. They will use us. They will absorb all of our things. You know, all the people going into all the production of foods, all the people working at grocery stores, stocking the shelves, working there as a cashier and so forth. They don't matter. Because they're not human to these people. They're just cogs in a machine that's built for them. That is white supremacy. Because it is mostly white people that aren't wearing masks. That is the idea that the world is for them and that they owe everyone else nothing. You do not deserve to go to a grocery store. I'm sorry, you're starving? Oh, boo-hoo. I'm so sorry. Why don't you just learn how to fucking hunt? Why don't you learn how to grow vegetables? Huh? Like, pick yourself up by your bootstraps. Why do you have to rely on others? Why do you have to rely on a grocery store if you're such an individualist? But again, this is what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen in this country. We're going to see 200,000 people die, and it's going to be like, wow, that's epic. We're going to see 300,000 people die, and it's like, whoop, that's cool. We're going to see 500,000 people die, and it's like, whoa, that's like not a big deal at all. Who cares, right? Because this is a country built on genocide, and now the chickens are coming home to roost. Genocide is happening again, but instead of a genocide of indigenous people, instead of a genocide of poor people, well, I guess it is a genocide of poor people, because most people that are dying of COVID are people that were evicted, are people that had to work 3 jobs and increase their risk, are people that couldn't shelter in place. But, like, there's going to be people caught in the crossfire that are just stupid, and I don't feel sad for them. I don't. And I want this to be underlined. I want you to understand that I do not, like, there is 0% of my being that feels sad for this 30-year-old dumbass. I feel bad for all the people he infected when he went to the grocery store every day. When he went outside and fucking went to every fucking, when he went to the hair salon, nail salon, when he went to the fucking auto shop, when he went to all this fucking shit. That's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of the people that didn't deserve it and that are going to get hurt because of his dumbass. I don't care about this guy. If COVID just killed all the stupid people, honestly, hey, masks are for betas, right? Like, if you fall for that, you deserve it, right? But it's not that simple. There's going to be poor and vulnerable people that are going to get sick, and then they can't go to the hospital. Or they're old. Or they have a fucking parent of their own that they live with because, not everyone can afford to not live with their family. Imagine another 30-year-old who lives with their parents. Maybe at the same job that this guy worked at. Repeated exposure to someone with COVID. They go home. Now their parents are going to die because of this guy's dumbass. So, no, I don't feel bad. Anyone that dies when they thought it was a hoax, good. Get the fuck out. You've done enough damage. And the same goes for the elites on top of this country watching this happen and doing nothing. I hope you all die of coronavirus. Every single one of these rat fucking politicians, I hope they get it, and I hope they get it good. Because if anyone deserves it, it's Nancy Pelosi, it's Donald Trump, it's Steve Mnuchin, it's Betsy DeVos, it's Bill Barr, it's Chuck Schumer. If anyone deserves it, it's these motherfuckers for allowing this to happen and doing nothing. If anyone deserves to die, it's the people responsible, not the people on the bottom rung of society, like it has been every single time. It's always been the poor. It's always been the black. It's always been the native. It's always been the fucking queers. It's always been everyone but the straight, cis, white man who's had to suffer. So you know what? I don't give a fuck. I don't care. What I do care about are the people that are innocent. Thank you for watching.